Hi there, and welcome to this month's angel card reading. I'm Stacie Tatera, medium healer teacher, and I'm super excited to bring you the messages from the angels, actually the animal helpers for this month of June 2025. So thank you so much for joining in. If this is your first time watching, thank you for taking the time to watch this month's reading. Basically what I do is pull some cards from decks that feel like they want to share some insights with the collective for the upcoming month, and we're focused on June of 2025. We're trucking through this year, so hopefully you're doing well and May treated you with grace, and it definitely seemed to ease up a little bit for me. Lots of things had been going on really from like the end of 24 into probably almost a month ago. So it's been super busy, lots of things going on. But I'm hoping that you're doing well and that you're getting ready to enjoy the kickoff of the next season, which is summer, which is one of my favorites. So you can find me at milwaukeemedium.com. And right now my schedule is open through the end of August. And it may even be open through September. I have to take a look. I do things and then I can't remember. But if you do have an interest in scheduling something with me, visit milwaukeemedium.com. Look for Schedule Now. My website had a bit of an overhaul, so I'm super excited about that. And I have some more changes coming up with pictures and things like that, probably in the next week or so. But I'm super happy with how things turned out. If you're on social media, you can find me at MKEmedium444 on Instagram. I am check verified, so be mindful of people who are trying to solicit readings that aren't me or any other reader for that matter. And then on Facebook, Stacie Tatera, medium healer teacher. I have 2 pages. Most everything goes on both pages. So feel free to keep an eye on things going on through my social media. And of course, my website is really the best place to find information on my services and upcoming events. And speaking of, I did just schedule some Reiki classes. So for those of you interested in going to the next level with your Reiki, or you're wanting to start your Reiki practice, please feel free to check that out online. Right now, I have a Reiki masterclass on Saturday, August the 2nd. Reiki 1. So if you're interested in becoming Reiki, starting that journey, Saturday, August the 23rd. And Reiki 2 will be Saturday, September the 27th. I don't do a ton of classes in the summer just because it's so busy for everybody, including me. My oldest is graduating high school next month, or this month, June. And then we'll be leaving for college at the end of August. And there's some travel and such in between. So I try to just keep classes kind of to a minimum in the summer, but hopefully if you have an interest, you can join for one of those. The other thing I am doing June 30th is I am going to be doing another evening with Spirit at the Cellar restaurant and bar, pub and grill, whatever you want to call it, in Oak Creek. It's a lovely venue. They have a beautiful back patio area as well as a pavilion, and the event in May sold out in 2 days. And I did just open up RSVPs and signups for the July 30th, which is a Wednesday evening. The event is $65, 7 to 8:30 p.m. So if you have an interest, get your tickets fast. And this is where I basically do a gallery style reading, read as many people as I can for the evening. It's super fun too. So if you'd like to sign up for that, you are welcome to do that. But again, all my events are on my website, so feel free to take a look at that. Other than that, I will be out of the office June 3rd through the 13th. So if I am delayed in returning messages, please understand that I am actually out of the office for that period of time. Okay, enough of that, right? It's like so much stuff going on. This month, we're actually going to be looking at the messages from our friends, our animal spirit friends. I haven't used this deck in a few months, and I was feeling guided to use that. And then we'll take a look at the crystal of the month. So let's take a look at what the first card is. So June, we're starting off with the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. I think we all know that very, very, very well. So a couple things are coming in for this reading, or for this card rather, is that we have to understand that in order for us to grow and evolve, one of the biggest things that we have to go through is pain and hurt and discomfort. It's honestly, in a lot of ways, will push us forward, push us out of our comfort zone. And so Wasp Spirit is reminding us we may have some things in the next month that make us uncomfortable, that maybe we feel a little slapped in the face. We may feel a little sting, okay? So this isn't a bad card. It's not anything like that. And I always am grateful when we get a little bit of a heads up when these types of cards come up, because we're like, okay, we'll see what happens. And then you're a little bit more prepared. But the also, like I said, so much of what happens when we go through challenges or those stingy times of life is that it's really, it's a time for growth. It's a time for expansion. I'm hearing that sometimes us not getting our way can sting, but we ultimately need to know that there's a higher plan at play here, and we need to trust the divine timing of things and how everything is playing out specifically in your life. So that's a big thing, is like you may feel some things like not going your way, getting a little bit crunchy or salty about that, but just be patient and mindful that it's absolutely going the way that it should. And so Wasp Spirit reminds us just to be as gracious as we can as we're managing these things. The other thing I'm getting around this card too is sometimes life stings. So what are you doing to take care of yourself, right? Self-care is something that comes up all the time, almost every month, especially in readings and sessions with my clients. It's an important time for self-care, for us to manage ourselves, our energy. So when things are happening, right, sometimes it's a call to self-care. Sometimes it's a call for us to make some changes and adjustments that ultimately will be better or more beneficial. So that's what I'm hearing about that card. The next card is Owl Spirit. Beautiful card. You see clearly now. So the other thing that we'll be kind of focused on in June is we go maybe through a little bit of stinginess, but also that it's the veil is lifting on multiple areas of life, okay? And this card is reminding us that we may start to see things more clearly about ourselves, about relationships that we have with other people. There may be some clarity around something that potentially even happened in the past, and you're like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. I see this from the perspective or the vision that I need to. But it's also a reminder to open your eyes, right? Sometimes we would walk around with blinders on and do this because we don't want to see or what's going on around us. We don't want to deal with oftentimes the things that may feel uncomfortable to us. So this card is reminding us the owl has such wisdom. The owl is such a high vibrational spiritual symbol. So I love this card, and the fact that this owl is wearing a crown it's also a reminder to see things from a higher perspective, not unlike what the eagle energy often brings in. But this is, you're seeing clearly now, you're stepping up, you're looking around, and it's okay to take the rose-colored glasses off. It's okay to take your blinders off and say, you know what, I didn't want to look at this like this, but I really need to see this for exactly what it is. Oftentimes, we give people the benefit of the doubt too much, right? And so we let things slide and we let things slide, and ultimately we're not happy, we're uncomfortable, and we have to stop allowing people to take advantage of us or to manipulate us. And, or, you know, there's that boundary type of message coming in. But allow yourself to see things clearly, with honesty, with integrity, and take action or adjust or respond the way that is in your highest good and is coming from a heart space as much as possible. So again, you see things clearly, right? So stop looking through rose-colored glasses and letting people behave badly, or, you know, see things for really what they are and not what you wish they would be, okay? And then the last card is Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Boy, this is so true. If I hear consistently something that friends will mention is time goes so fast. And like I said, my youngest daughter, Lily, is graduating high school in June. My oldest daughter will be graduating with her associates already, and she's already completed that. And I'm like, what is happening? You know, I think we all look at around us like life goes so fast. And life is speeding up. Things are going faster, quicker. It has like more of a high-speed energy to it. And so I encourage you to, you know, decide how you're going to manage that, right? To me, this card is about, yes, life is speeding up. It's taking advantages of opportunities, not wasting time, you know, being fearful or being scared to make that decision or take that leap. And it's also understanding, again, that we get to choose how we're going to look at things as a result of things moving faster. And I feel like energetically over the last several years, time just is like, it just doesn't stand still for anybody. That's for sure. So be mindful of like how you're feeling about time. And I hear don't waste time. And it's important that we're doing what we can to enjoy every moment, to stay mindful, to take care of ourselves, to take care of the people that we love and care about, because time does go fast. And I always say this, and even as a medium, tomorrow is not promised. And we see that all the time. So be mindful of, you know, how you're processing time. Don't, you know, let things slip you by. You're being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. I'm reading the book. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it's important to take advantage of the energy right now. Now, what's interesting about that message is that we just had some planetary shifts with Saturn and like Gemini, all this stuff. I can't sit here and tell you exactly what it is because I can't remember. My brain only holds so much. And I often post that stuff from Alex Miles on my page because she does a great job of explaining like where we're at and what's shifting and all the things that are going on. So what I would say is that energetically speaking, we're in a time where it's supporting our moving forward. So you may start to feel a push of energy, like we need to get moving on this project, on, you know, something that you've been putting off, whether it's cleaning out the house, whether it's, you know, we're looking to move at some point in the very near future. So my husband, you know, after retirement, he's like, I'm cleaning out the basement and like, let's get this stuff done. So it's awesome, right? But don't be afraid of that. So those are the messages for June. Interesting cards, right? Interesting cards. When the first card comes up and it's like life stings, well, it sure as hell does, right? I mean, there's just no question about that. And a lot of people go through a lot. I mean, everybody's got a story, but it's what you do with that, right? And making the most of it and understand that even when things seem their worst, like there's an opportunity, there's a gift, there's light. So you just have to look for it. You see clearly and life is speeding up. So interesting messages. Love that for us for June. So the crystal, I use this daily crystal inspiration card, this deck. I like this. Garnet, very much in alignment. Ignite your passion. Okay, you need a little spice in your life, right? Time speeding up. Let's get moving. Light a match to kindle your fiery, passionate nature. The heated energy that comes from raw passion will fuel your sense of excitement in everything you do. Instead of succumbing to what at times can be the monotony of everyday routines, approach the people and projects in your life with enthusiasm and renewed vigor. This perspective will energize all areas of your life, including your relationships, career challenges, and projects. Really very supportive stone, especially with these messages for sure. Ignite your passion. Garnet is helping us this month. As always, you can get your crystals at Remedy in Elm Grove. Love their shop. And then even here, Renew Holistic Wellness, where I work out of, we have retail, including crystals as well. So lots of places to find those types of crystals and stones to add to your altar. Put something, you know, if you feel guided to get it, you can certainly get some jewelry wise, whatever works for you. So really great messages for this month. I'm very interested. I want to think more about these cards too. So I love that. It's like, okay, what are we in for, right? So we're in for it maybe, but I think it'll be good. And I would just encourage you to really manage your self-care as much as you can. It's that meditation, it's taking time for yourself, journaling, you know, full moon, new moon energy, pay attention to those times as well, so that you can maximize on that energy, especially if you have projects or things that you're looking to shift forward or wanting things to happen. So all of that stuff would be good to pay attention to. So as a reminder, I am at Renew Holistic Wellness. Love it here so much. Great practitioners, lovely space. Many of my clients who have been coming in have just been really enjoying the space, as well as scheduling other services after they come in to see me, a foot detox, raindrop therapy, colonics, different types of sessions, massage, facials, all the things. So if you go to renewholisticwellness.com, there's a drop down for partners. Every one of us is listed on the site, plus what Kelly does here. She is a doctor of homeopathic medicine offering labs. So if you're looking for some alternative ways to look at your own health, she's a great resource. So I hope you'll check that out. But thanks for listening. Have a wonderful month of June as we bring in the summer solstice, kick off to summer. It was going to be busy for me, and I know many of us with kids and the graduation and prom and all the things. So good luck to everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Again, MilwaukeeMedium.com, that's where you can find me. Email me if you have any questions, and you can sign up for this monthly angel card reading at the bottom of my homepage on my website. Add your email in so you get it right directly to your email inbox. Have a great June. Take care. Bye.